That's the markets. Now this. How convenient. Sam Bankman-Fried arrested hours before he was due to testify before Congress. Did someone get nervous about what he would reveal? Congressman Lee Zeldin says House Republicans were going to grill him 6 ways to Sunday. Zeldin wanted to question him under oath about his relationship with regulators and his political donations to leftist causes. The arrest and the cancellation of the hearing keeps things under wraps. Too bad. Just when you need to let the sunshine in, transparency is shut down. Reuters obtained a copy of what Bankman-Fried would have said in his opening statement if the hearing had taken place. The first line said, "I effed up." He then goes on to blame his lawyers and the new CEO of the now bankrupt FTX. In other words, the loss of $8 billion was not criminal. The SEC thinks otherwise. They say Bankman-Fried built a house of cards using customer funds like his own personal piggy bank. He spent lavishly on real estate, and yet he made those political donations, again, with customer funds. Not his money, yours. Right now, he's being held in custody, pending an extradition process. He may be extradited to the United States. Eventually, we'll find out what happened. But I would have loved to see him, literally see him, under oath, grilled by the House Financial Services Committee. That would have revealed the true nature of a 30-year-old guy who ran a gigantic Ponzi scheme. Second hour of Varney just getting warmed up. Before Sam Bankman-Fried was arrested, he offered this excuse as to why he would testify remotely. Roll tape.
I'm quite overbooked and was not planning to be testifying until very recently. But from a security standpoint, I feel like I sort of respect as much as I could for something like this, where people are coming from on this. It's very difficult for me to move right now and travel because just the paparazzi effect is quite large. I'm not sure.
We brought in a special guest to deal with this.
Whoa.
His name is Jimmy Thaler. Is Bankman-Fried the most unpopular guy on the planet right now?
At the moment, yes. And can I just give a quick investing tip? Not that anyone wants mine. I spent my 20s investing in blackjack and fast women. And the rest of the money I blew.
How did that turn out?
It was great. I didn't have a lot to show for it come my 30s, but my 20s, home run.
Well, I did say you were a special guest.
But never entrust your life savings to a guy who shows up to the meeting in shorts and a stained t-shirt. That was the first tell.
Yep.
But when you heard him parading around yesterday, pre-arrest, saying, "I'm overbooked," those are the words of a guy who expected to get away with it. Why?
Yes.
Because he wasn't Bernie Madoff, he was Bernie Paydoff. He paid off all of the refs. He donated to half of Congress. He thought he was going to skate. I mean, he donated to everybody. He did a crypto symposium with Bill Clinton, who got a ton of money. We don't know how much because he wanted it in singles. But the point is, money was spent.
The timing of the arrest.
Yes.
It's kind of suspicious, isn't it? I mean, arrest him so he can't testify.
Big time. I think if the Democrats had their way, though, they would have rather him gotten under oath today and said, "To the best of my recollection, I don't remember," because the arrest also sends a message to what their top priority is now, which is the next criminal's money. Okay, you understand, they're kind of done with him now because they have to be, but the last thing they want the future criminals to think is, hey, if you donate to us, it might not always work out for you. So they're in a real tight spot here.
What I found amazing is that some hotshot venture capitalists went to see him in the Bahamas, interviewed him. And there he is in his little shorts and his T-shirt and what have you. And they still handed over hundreds of millions of dollars to a guy like this.
Again,
billions?
Yep.
And they give the guy billions of dollars. It looks like that.
It's genuinely a tell. I'm a former New York City cab driver. I spent a lot of time on the streets. It's the equivalent of any business transaction that begins with, "You're not a cop, are you?" They're kind of telling you that this might not be on the level. If the guy shows up to the business meeting in shorts and a stained T-shirt, not that, believe me, I don't mean to criticize his physique because I look like a before model, but he's not exactly the picture of the model investment house you're hoping to throw your future into.
Next time we get a story like this, you're coming back on the show.
There
That's
it
a
is.
fact. You're a good man.
Well,
thanks, Jimmy.
You're the best.
Now, we are actually